Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It's Friday night and thank you so much to everyone who commented in last night's video. It's quite fascinating to see what people have been doing, how they're thinking about what's being said, what they've been doing recently, what they've been doing for the last couple of years. And there's a lot of us who have been making little changes. Some people have said that they've already started buying clothing in the charity shops. Somebody said about the bug out shop that's got the military socks, which are quite cheap. I went looking on a couple of websites today, your camping, hiking, etc. websites, and they've got winter items clearance, so your thermal base layers are cheaper. Some of them are about half price. Someone else was about shoes, which was actually something that had started coming through my brain as I was talking last night. And I was like, I really want to have a wee stash of shoes because they might become quite difficult to get, especially kind of half decent ones. So I'm thinking, because I mainly wear trainers all the time or lace up boots, as in army type boots. So there is a store in Perth. It's been there forever. It moved in the last few years, but it's been there forever. I can't even remember the name of it because you just know what it is. When I was helping out at cadets and didn't have a clue what I was doing, they were struggling for adults to keep the place going, so I just volunteered. That was a laugh. They called me Private Benjamin, and they were right. But I just went into that place and said to the guy, I need this and this and this, please fix it. And he was great. He sorted me out with everything I needed. Because what I didn't realise is the boots that cadets issued you with were what they called parade boots. They had a very, very solid sole and they shined up beautifully. I was very good at pulling boots by the time I was finished. But for actual tromping through the hills and things, you wanted the ones that were more made like trainers, with soft soles and things. So if you are looking at army surplus stores at Footwear, make sure you don't get parade boots if you're looking for them to tromp through the hills, because that really, really hurts. I know these things. Yeah, I learnt the hard way on that one. That was not fun. But yeah, I was thinking that I'd quite like to have a couple of pairs of new, like a pair of boots and a pair of trainers in the box, stashed. I'm sorry, it's really windy and I can hear the cat. I need to let the cat in. I'm here, baby, don't worry. Come on, princess. There you go. Sorry, it's all windy and rainy and I can't leave the cat out. Nah, I would feel bad. So, yeah, and somebody else had said about batteries. Yes, everyone hears you, baby. So we need to get, batteries are a good thing. Really? Come on then, hurry up. Come on. So for anyone who hasn't met the noisy poopy cat, this is Raven, who doesn't like being carried, she doesn't like being held. Normally she lasts about 5 to 10 seconds. But that's the Raven that I speak about. There you go, baby. I'll be with you in a minute. So yeah, batteries, notepads, sewing kits, knitting needles, wool, things like that. Anything, because if there is a shortage of something, like if you're struggling with your clothes or clothes get really, really expensive, you want to be able to repair your clothes. It doesn't have to be the best looking repair, but you really do need a needle and thread to be able to do it. So sewing kits would be a good plan. For me, knitting, I can basically knit blankets and scarves. I haven't managed to work out patterns yet. And I know there's loads of YouTube videos, but at the moment with working full time, I don't have time. I've got other things to do. So, but I still have knitting needles and wool and stuff. And I can crochet shawls and blankies. Again, straight lines. What can I say? So, yeah. Having some of that just in case, I think, is a really good idea. Because as a lot of the comments said, there was very little about food, which is what a lot of people seem to think. Oh, you're going to start stashing your cut. It's not actually about food. It's about well, for me, it's about going back to World War II, where ships trying to get to the UK, we're an island. We can't produce everything ourselves. We import so much. And if there is a problem with transportation and shipping, which there is starting to be, then maybe we're not going to be able to get our stuff just quite as quickly as we thought. So yeah, that I think is a good thing to mention. And things like your herbal remedies. If you saw one of my older videos, I found the plant comfrey. And as a topical painkiller, making it into a salve, for me, it's been absolutely fabulous. And it's helped a few people that I know. So I will be getting comfrey seeds so that I've got that, because you just never know. So yeah, lots of different things like that. And just as I say, reading through the comments, so many ideas coming through and so many things that I'm like, oh yeah, I need to write that down. Oh yeah, I need to because it's all very good saying, oh yeah, you can always go back and check the comments. No. You need to have your tick list. I need a notepad. I need pen and paper. And that's another thing. It was funny. I was listening to Times Radio, I think it was this morning, and they said something about the kids not learning to write and how people learn differently. Like if I'm revising for something, if I ever have to take an exam or a test or a professional thing, I write it out all the time. I always handwrite it first and then type it up. And that helps me remember. And the guy who was on the radio said that's how I got through my things. He said, but kids are not doing the writing out now. And we found that the easiest way to remember. So, yeah, all these different things. So, again, yes, thank you so much for all the comments. And my wee brain's bursting. I need to go and get my notepad and write things because I need to make lists. Because come the glorious payday, I will be budgeting a certain amount for preps, like as in just in case. But I have also thought what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing a monthly budget for things like, as I said before, I ran out of dried cat food this month. So I need to get a monthly budget for dried cat food. I just need to keep buying that on a regular basis. Every month, get yourself extra. And that will gradually build up stocks without me actually, going and doing a big spend. So that's my cunning plan. How well it works remains to be seen. But now it's Friday night. I'm going to go and pour myself a drink, rest and relax, and I'll catch you later.